Hey, what's up guys, my name's T-Scored, and today I'm bringing you guys a really amazing gameplay. I think this actually might be my best gameplay to date on any Call of Duty game. This is actually a 70-1, 47 gun streak FAD MOAB, playing 6v6 domination on the map mission. A 70 KD game, guys. I go 70-1 using the specialist strike package. Usually when you see high KD gameplays, it's usually people running assault, whether it's Black Ops 2 or MW3 or Advanced Warfare. It's usually people who just get almost all their kills with their assault kill streaks, and they kind of just sit back and don't get too many gun kills. But all 70 of my kills in this game were with my gun, minus the 5 or 6 kills that I get with my MOAB that blows up. But I get a 70 KD in this game, and I thought that was pretty insane. I actually got my highest KD game ever, like maybe a couple of months ago, and that was a 64-1 game with Assault, and I think that was on Resistance, but that was with the ACR, and I actually didn't even get a MOAB in that game, so a lot of my kills were with Assault. I might have had a MOAB in that game, actually. I don't remember for sure, but off the top of my head, I don't think I had a MOAB, so that's pretty insane. 64-1 without a MOAB. I still thought that was pretty crazy, but in this game, guys, I get a 47 gun streak to start off the game, and the only death I had in this entire game was from a guy who was using Assassin, and he was laying down prone on the ground, and I ran up the hill, and I just didn't see the guy at all, and he sniped me, and I just couldn't believe that I died. Well, I knew I was on a really high gun streak because, I already had the MOAB, and then I knew I had about 20 more kills after the MOAB, so, it was a 47 gun streak, and I knew I was on a really high streak, so I was trying to go for the highest streak that I could. I was like, oh my god, I can get like a 60 or 70 gun streak in this game, and then I died to that, that stupid sniper, so if I hadn't died to that guy, this might have been like a 70 or 80 kill flawless, and that would have just been insane. But to end the game, guys, after my MOAB, I actually go on a 22 gun streak, and I actually don't die. I'm on a 22 streak when the game ends. I think I left a 22 kill streak in this game, so you guys will get to see that. And on this first kill streak here, I tried to play pretty defensive and just stay on a high gun streak and not die. And then after my death, I was like, oh, whatever, I might as well try and go for the double MOAB because these enemies are pretty bad. But I really wasn't trying to go for a high KD game, and I actually don't even think I realized I only had one death in the game. And so towards the end of the game, I was just trying to rush hard and get as many kills as I could and drop the double MOAB. And then when the game ended, I was like, holy crap, I went 70-1 this game, and I remember freaking out after the game multiple times, talking to myself. I was like, oh my god, what did I just do, man? What have I just done? What have I just done? Like, I was freaking out after this game. I couldn't believe that I went 70-1. And I definitely feel like this is probably my best gameplay ever. I've had a lot of really insane gameplays, like a hipfire only MOAB, thermal MOABs, multiple double MOABs, some 100 pluses and other Call of Duty games, but a 70-1 game with specialists, I just thought it was pretty cool, and it's with a gun that's not very good as well. The ACR is one of those guns that is a lot better, and you see that gun used way more often. And guns like this, like the FAD, you just don't see them as much anymore, and you don't see them as much in general. So I thought it was pretty cool that I actually got my highest KD game with the FAD, and I actually thought this was pretty awesome because back in the day, a few months ago, I got like a 50 gun streak with the FAD on Terminal, and the game actually did not save it. My Elgato actually didn't save the FAD gun streak, so I was really, really mad. It was like a 50 gun streak with a really crappy weapon. And this kind of makes up for that, I guess, the fact that I got a 47 gun streak here in this game. You guys can see right now I already have my MOAB. I'm just trying to go for a high gun streak, and I actually got my kills pretty slowly in this game. It was kind of like a methodical MOAB, like I got a kill every 20 seconds or something. It was pretty slow pace, but after a while, I think there's a point where I didn't get a kill for like a minute and a half, and then right after I got one more kill is like when I died. But You guys will see in a few minutes here when I die, and then you guys will see the 22 gun streak as well. I really don't like gameplays like this that are 9 minutes. I don't like having to commentate like a super long gameplay, but I just wanted to show you guys the full gameplay here. I didn't want to cut anything out because I just felt like that would take away from the gameplay. I know somebody was running support for me here in this game. I don't remember who it was for sure, but whoever it was, I just want to say thank you so much. I would not have been able to get this gameplay without the help of the support runner. And I remember back when we got this gameplay a few months ago, I was struggling like all day to get a gameplay. I just could not get a MOAB. Every single game I would die on like a 21 or a 22 gun streak. And then I had this guy running support for me. In the first game with this guy was when I got this 70-1 game here. So I thought that was pretty cool. That it was like my first good gameplay of the day. And right now, guys, I still have like 3 minutes left to talk, which I can't believe. But I want to talk really quickly about just the fact that Call of Duty is kind of dying off on YouTube. It's really sad because I remember back during MW3, especially 3 years ago, where the gaming community was just so alive. Every single time somebody would get a really good gameplay, everybody would just be so excited for them. Like when it was the world's first triple MOAB or the world's first quad MOAB, or back when Jay Nasty got the world's first penta MOAB. It was really insane. Everybody was just freaking out like, oh my god, this is going to boost the gaming community. And it got the gaming community way more views as a whole. And nowadays, I just feel like it's really sad because Call of Duty is just kind of dying off. Call of Duty Ghosts was a really bad game. Nobody liked Call of Duty Ghosts. Advanced Warfare is a good game, but it's just not that good for YouTube. You know, people are already getting sick of like triple and quad DNA bombs, and I remember after like the first 2 weeks of the game, people are already sick of just singular DNA bombs, and Advanced Warfare is just not that exciting of a game to watch. And personally, I enjoy watching gameplays. You know, I like watching Call of Duty. I still feel like it's a fun game and that it's alive, but most people would just say Call of Duty is dying off. You can see easily by the numbers, even though they've tried to do a lot to make Advanced Warfare a good game. They've added a lot of new game modes. They added, you know, elite weapon variants. They added in supply drops. They've really tried hard. Sledgehammer Games has. They've really tried hard to make this a good game that people enjoy. But you guys can see by the sales, it went down during Black Ops 2, it went down during Call of Duty Ghosts, and I think it went down again this year as well. So I feel like if Black Ops 3 or whatever is not a good game, Call of Duty might be dead officially, guys. I really want this series to stay alive. I've worked so hard the last 3 years to build up my channel, and I want my channel to keep on growing. I don't want Call of Duty to die off. There's really not any other big series right now. Like Battlefield is kind of big, and you know, there's some other series that people enjoy, but Call of Duty has always been the big, huge gaming series for the last like 10 years, and it's been the highest selling FPS game ever since it came out. And I just don't want to see Call of Duty die. I want to see the next Call of Duty game be successful. I want to see people enjoy the game, and I want to see the sales go back up. So hopefully Treyarch can bring the sales and stuff back to where they once were. You guys will see the scoreboard here, 70-1. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this insane MOAB. Peace out.